Western Connecticut State University, flyers were recently distributed throughout the campus that said, "It's okay to be white." And these signs just appeared at random locations throughout the campus, apparently enraging the staff. And now they're searching for the villain who posted these signs. The signs, again, just said, "It's okay to be white." It ought to be just kind of an obvious statement that you wouldn't expect anyone to respond to. Unless, of course, they don't think it's okay to be white and they think that you ought to be ashamed of your race. Anyway, the university is now having police conduct interviews to try and find this evil villain. Not just the police, the FBI, the Connecticut State Police, and the local police, the Danbury Police. It's like they're searching for a criminal. There's nothing criminal about this. This is the United States of America. You can post, statements, political statements around, as long as they're not threatening, there's no problem, especially at a state university that is funded by tax dollars. There should be no problem whatsoever. But the president of this university, his name is John Clark, and he is a tyrant. He really is. And I'm going to go over the statement that he has issued about the person who put up these flyers. So in the statement, he says, quote, "Have no doubt that we are treating this as an attack on our university community and making every effort to see that those responsible are caught and properly punished." Unquote. An attack on the university community? It's not an attack. This is a term that I've seen thrown around falsely, especially by leftists in recent years. What they're trying to do is equate speech with physical assault. When we said the word attack, historically, we meant a physical assault. And so what they're doing is they're saying that anybody who says anything that they don't like happens to be an attack, and they use this to justify actual physical assaults by groups like Antifa. A conservative says something that they don't like, and they feel attacked, which you can't feel attacked. But it's this kind of ridiculous leftist narrative that they use to try and excuse the violence on their own side. Non-threatening text is not equal or equivalent in any way to an attack, and it is completely lawful. And this statement goes on, because, like I said, he really is a tyrant, as evidenced by his own statement. Quote, "I want to state directly and without equivocation that if any member of our university community is found to be party to these revolting actions, they will be subject to the severest disciplinary actions, including dismissal, as well as possible civil and criminal actions." Unquote. Revolting? Revolting actions. What's revolting about the statement, "It's okay to be white"? Why is it revolting to not be ashamed of being white? I mean, if you want to get into race-based politics, which is what university systems just seem to love so much, well then it's white people who built the university system. Heck, it's white people that built the West. It's white people that enshrined our idea of natural law and rights. The system of rights are rather unique to the West and are so much stronger and more protected in America than anywhere else at this point in time. Or probably than any point throughout history, in fact. But then he goes on, because that just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to call them revolting, like he has a personal vendetta against this person. But then he threatens criminal and civil actions. What's criminal about saying it's okay to be white? It's not criminal to be white. I just go ahead and say that, because actually, it is okay to be white. But this guy is threatening nuisance lawsuits, and that's what they are, because it's legal to be white, and it's legal to say it's okay to be white in America. So he's threatening to misuse the legal system, to harass this person. He's threatening to kick them out of a state-funded or federally funded university for saying that it's okay to be white. It's so abhorrent. And I hope that if this guy or woman who distributed these signs does come forward or gets caught, if you can call it that, at some point, that he or she sues this president for actions such as the misuse of the legal system, but more importantly, the infringement of that person's basic rights to such things as free speech and free expression. I mean, he's made it very clear that he has a personal vendetta, this president. He ended his letter, and I'm not going to keep reading over it, but he ended it with a statement about the importance of diversity and how much work they've done to build up a diverse community at that university. But what about the diversity of opinions? Because that's something that's supposed to be important in a college, right? Exposing people to a wide variety of opinions, a diversity of opinions, you might say, to try and expand their worldview and maybe even make them into better people, more wholesome, well-rounded people. I realize that's not what universities do nowadays, but that's certainly part of what they were designed to do back when universities were actually Christian universities. And also, how can you be diverse whilst not allowing people to say it's okay to be white? It's not diverse if you're actually racially discriminating against someone, and you are, because I'm pretty sure that this president wouldn't have a problem if, say, there were signs that were distributed that said it's okay to be black, or it's okay to be Hispanic, or even it's okay to be gay. It doesn't matter. Just any statement is fine as long as it's not it's okay to be white, proving the point of the sign. Because on college campuses it has become very clear that it's not okay to be white. And that really is a problem. Stop, don't leave yet. Since you made it to the end, you probably enjoyed that video. In that case, here are some other videos that you might enjoy. The updates link at the top will provide you with better ways to be more reliably notified of new videos, and it also has social media information, that kind of thing. That's because you know how this site is. Well, the link at the bottom, the store link, that's in case you're looking for merchandise or our healthier products. Thanks.